notice you there. How embarrassing. You've caught me in my garage, spraying weed killer on these old Rod Stewart videos while listening to Sting. Sorry, I'll just turn it off. Oh. Really good album, actually. Hi, I'm Mike Milling, and this is Mike Milling's box set Sabbatical Now TV video application video. So this is just my video to convey my passion for Now TV and why I should win this brilliant prize. Basically, I'll level with you, not high production values. I've just done this on my phone in my garage. Well, it's not my garage, it's my parents' garage, where I've temporarily moved after a messy breakup. But you don't need to know about that. Keep it light, Mike. So, a bit about myself. I'm a part-time comedian, artist. I've got some drawings to show you in a moment. And I'm, I dabbled in freelance broadcast media journalism and failed. And my main passion really is box set binging, watching TV programmes. There's nothing I like more than immersing myself in a great story. And it's so easy now, isn't it, with Now TV? It just goes straight on your telly. I mean, do you remember when you used to buy things like that? Yeah. Look at this Star Wars one, made of tin. Get me started on this West Wing one. You could kill a cat with that. James Bond. Look at this monstrosity. Doesn't even have the later Angry Bond film starring Daniel Craig. Yeah. But what about current TV series that I really love and feel really passionate about? I'm going to list some for you. But where do I start? Let's start with a classic. Steven Spielberg's epic Band of Brothers. A tell-all expose of the music industry, starring Idris Elba as a hotshot music mogul who signs a band of brothers. A supergroup made up of the world's most powerful brothers. Unlikely comedy legends, Bros, evil Irish twins, Jedward, East End Hard Knocks, the Mitchell brothers, and the last remaining Chuckle brother. They make a group. It's I think the band are called Gastric Duvet or something. Later on in the series, it takes an exciting turn when Jedward and Bros accidentally join the army and try to invade Normandy. But, you know, it's a solid series. But if you're not into your war, maybe you're into your fantasy. Game of Thrones, which does actually contain quite a lot of war, but Game of Thrones, or GOT, as lazy people call it. It's a marvellous TV show about a disgruntled wizard played by Sean Bean who gets bored one night and decides to magically breathe life into all the furniture in the castle. The series follows two thrones, Robson Jerome and this one's called Joffrey. They get bored because they realise that being a sentient throne isn't that exciting. So they get a few friends over and organise a social games evening. You know the type of thing. You get your friends round, some nibbles, a few drinks. Although those things can go a bit wrong. I mean, more often than not, someone will come to it and then never come back the next week. Or it's a downward spiral. They'll get too into it. Next thing you know, they're playing Dungeons and Dragons and painting those little Warhammer toys. That's not a life. Anyway, they always end up having sex with each other anyway in every episode. Dexter. You like your murder? I know I do. Dexter, which is a dark retelling of the children's show, Dexter's Lab. Whilst in the original, he was a mad scientist. In the reboot, he is just mad. Serial killer mad. He slaughters his whole family with an axe. See, that's his big sister Dee Dee's eye there. just popped out of her skull. She deserved it. Does have a happy ending though, because Dexter goes on to get adopted by a lovely couple. Spoilers. Oh, another really good one. One which features everyone's favourite ginger man abroad, Damian Lewis, and that's Billions. Sorry, I've said that wrong. Bill Onions. It's a show called Bill Onions, and Damian Lewis there, he plays Bill Onions, and sure, the tagline is Bill Onions sure does know his onions. Anyway, he's an onion magnate tycoon. He's built his empire on onions. He loves onions. He breathes, eats, smells of onions, and he just loves onions. And Paul Giamatti really likes onions as well, and he wants a load of his onions because he's got so much. And he's like, "Oh, give me your onions!" Doing all his acting that he does. Onions. The characters are very multi-layered, and it is a bit of a weepy. Onions. Detective programs. Everyone loves a good detective program, especially one with a really dark edge, like True Detective. Yes, that's right, True Detective. It's of course, it's another rehash of the old Sherlock Holmes story, but in this one, Drew Barrymore plays Sherlock Holmes, and his partner, Dr. John Watson, is also played by Drew Barrymore. I'm not sure whether they use camera trickery or they cloned her for the role, but movie magic, or TV magic. And the nemesis, Moriarty, he is, of course, played by Michael Barrymore in a big TV comeback, critically acclaimed. We were all waiting for him to come back. Zombies. Everyone likes zombies. How about the zombie epic, The Walking Dad? Yes, that's right. The Walking Dad. It's all about me, a father of two, who has to walk everywhere because I never learned to drive. I'm in my 30s, I know, but I've got a legitimate disability. It's called laziness. I do. I've got pictures of my kids, actually. Hang on. Yeah, look. One of them's dressed as a princess, the other one's a servant. That's the dynamic. That's who you'll be letting down if you don't give me this wonderful sabbatical prize. I mean, you will make them cry. More so than they did when I made them watch the Red Wedding episode of Game of Thrones. I couldn't handle it myself. I had to get out of the room, lock them in. I think they enjoyed it. It's no Peppa Pig, but what is? Just before we go then, two more. Californication. Who doesn't love Californication? Well, I mean, okay, it's a fairly decent album by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I've got it here. On vinyl, as you can see, that's The Flea, here played by Jeff Goldblum. It's not their best work, but it's definitely not their worst. Because, as you well know, they have produced some absolute dross. And there was one more. Oh, how could you forget the amazing Baltimore set, The Wire, where pretend Englishman Dominic West plays a sexually promiscuous wire. I mean, each episode is just an hour of wire. It's just an hour footage of a wire. It ran for 5 seasons, which just goes to show that the general public will watch any old show. So yes, that's my video. And this prize would mean a lot to me. And I really hope that you would consider me for it. Should I show you a picture of my kids again? No, you get the idea. They were really cute. So I better get back to my duties in the garage. These Rod Stewart videos aren't going to weed killer themselves. And I've got some meatloaf to listen to. I've also got some in the fridge from the other day. Always tastes better the next day, doesn't it? Anyway. See you later.
Thanks for watching.